Yeah, I love looking like I manage an Airbnb in Chernobyl. I hate my body, I really do. I gotta start working out more. Under this shirt, it just looks like bleached Nutella. My naked body is a lot like the flat earth conspiracy theory. Not a lot of people are interested in it, and the ones who are, I definitely don't want to fuck. I do have an excuse for this body. I'm a professional chef. I cured salmon, not COVID. It's not that noble. As a professional chef, I personally debunked a food myth. I did. And that is, I don't think oysters are an aphrodisiac. I just think women get turned on and then spend money on silly shit. I did a catering event for Rolex, and if you work at Rolex for 10 years, on your 10th anniversary, they give you a free watch to show brand loyalty and dedication. And I think that's amazing. I think Chipotle is adopting that policy. After 10 days of working at Chipotle, you get free low self-esteem and diarrhea. I had a rough day at work the other day, I really did. I had to cook 8 quarts of quinoa, or as I like to call it, gay rice. And I was on my lunch break, and I was on Facebook, and I noticed my friend, she was attending a vegan speed dating event. Yeah, veganism, to each his own, and speed dating, I've never been. But what other kind of vegan-centric events do you think they have? Maybe like a vegan ultimate frisbee league, which is just ultimate frisbee. Maybe a vegan bingo. It's just a guy on stage saying B12, B12. Does anybody have any B12? For the people in the back, that was a vitamin deficiency joke. I also, I was on Yelp. I hate Yelp. I think it does more harm to the industry than it does good. I think the only kind of Yelp review I would like to read is that of a death row inmate about his last meal. How do you think that would go? Like foodie felon writes, I hope they cook me better than they cooked that steak. I was on the internet the other day, and some new information came out. Some investigators found out some stuff about that guy Jarrett from Subway, the disgraced mascot. They found out his favorite type of popcorn, child pornography. I'm sorry, it was actually kitty corn. There's got to be at least one necrophiliac out there with a sense of humor, right, guys? Like right before they're about to come, they're like, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. I think you're gonna enjoy this next one. A lot of people ask me, they say, Jarrett, what's your stance on legalizing sex workers in New York City? And I say, behind them. Doggy style. Because you never want to look a whore directly in the eyes. Or they'll steal all your gold and rubies. I read that the creator of the Dewey Decimal System was a Nazi sympathizer. Which isn't that surprising, right? He loved to categorize things by numbers. Nazis loved categorizing Jews by numbers. When you don't like a book, you burn it, and, well, everybody else knows the rest of that story. I know. It's a little dark. Speaking about Nazis and dead people, and whores. 2020, Donald Trump, what a fucking psychopath, right? He chose the MyPillow guy to be his personal spokesman, with all of those other late-night infomercial options out there. Let's go over a couple. Flex Seal. The Democrats, they're trying to flex steal this election. It's great writing. Sham Wow. Joe Biden's whole campaign was a sham. Wow. But he chose MyPillow. Like, Melania won't fuck me anymore, so now I come on MyPillow. Thanks. Any no dog owners in here? I guess you guys ate them first week of the pandemic or something. I had a dog for 14 years, which, she was amazing. Yeah, she was amazing. Fun fact about my dog, she managed to eat the used condoms out of every roommate I've ever lived with garbage can. That's disgusting, right? It blows my mind. She could never find my condoms still unused in the wrapper on my night table. But it showed that connection between a pet and an owner because she could do something like that. And 3 days later, I'd totally forget about it and come home from work and just give her a big kiss on the mouth. Yeah, my ex-girlfriend licked my asshole once. We didn't have a normal conversation for like a month. I turned 36 on Saturday, and I moved out of my parents' house when I was 18. I'll never forget it. My daddy put his hand on my shoulder and said, "Son, get the fuck out of my house." He found the weed I was selling at the time, so he had his reasons, but it really shaped me into the man I am today. A man who's way more careful about hiding drugs. Thanks so much, I'm Jarrett Gerstler.